The following program was provided by an independent producer solely responsible for its content. The opinions expressed do not necessarily represent the views of this station, its staff, board of directors, or underwriters.
Hey there, everybody, and welcome to the Happiness Jungle TV show with yours truly, your Chief Happiness Officer of the Happiness Jungle. And, you know, this is a very, very special show for me because my co-host, Cammie Baker, was going to have the greatest privilege of having you meet our next guest. But after I read about her bio, I said, I want to interview Christin O'Brien from Mass. I want to interview her. She is a woman on a mission, and wait till you hear her story. This show today is called The Story of the Spirit Box. Your passion and your dreams can come true. You just have to be willing to do what it takes. And you are now going to meet a woman who's going to be filling you with so many wonderful gold nuggets for you to get off the couch, believe in yourself, and know that everything is possible when it comes to especially doing something for someone you love. So without further ado, Christin, can you hear me?
I can. Thank you so much.
Oh, and I just want our audience to know that I am down in the South Florida studio, and Christin is in our Nashua home TV studio. So that's why I asked her, can you hear me and see me? Hello, Christin.
I wish I was where you are.
All right. We can switch places.
Yeah, exactly.
I believe in that. Or you could just come down and visit. I have an extra room for you.
Go. Perfect.
Yeah. You and your daughter and whoever. Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, it's hot though. Less is more.
Exactly.
Less is more. So welcome to the show, Christin.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you really, really blew me away when I read your bio and the story behind the Spirit Box. So please share with everybody. First of all, who are you? Where are you from? Why are you so passionate about what you're doing right now?
So my name is Christin O'Brien, and I always grew up in the Merrimack Valley. So between Plastow, Atkinson, and Haverhill, I've always lived there, besides a short stint I had in Boston after college. And I've always been in some sort of business. I enjoy entrepreneurship. I came out of the womb this way, and it's what my passion to do is to have a business that actually will not only help me, but it also helps many people. I have found since I left college, I've been coaching young girls, and then I went to work in education after 9/11. I went to education to help kids and in marketing and business. And I really had an affinity for working in low-income areas and helping those girls feel empowered. And it just, one thing leads to another, and it just brought me here to trying to help my daughter learn the passion of entrepreneurship as well as helping young girls all around the country and actually all around the world. So that's who I am.
Wow.
Thank you.
That's fabulous.
Thank you.
So, you always had this passion in you, and you decided that this was absolutely a way that you could make a difference in the world. When did you start the Spirit Box?
So March of 2016, I had just come off of I was in the hospital as my appendix burst. And so I went septic. I had to change, our household income went from 2 incomes to 1. My daughter was in a very expensive sport, all-star cheer, and I had to have a very hard conversation with her that we might not be able to let her continue. And that broke my heart because that's her passion. And so she was at the same time as I was in the hospital, she was texting me if she could please get a subscription box. Please, Mom, may I get it? It's a makeup box. So I decided I'd search for a cheer box, and there was nothing on the market at the time. And I decided that, hey, this is a good fundraiser. We'll make these boxes and we'll sell them to maybe 50 people a month and get enough money to pay tuition for her. And then I won't have to tell her no. And so the first month we launched, our goal was 50, and we did 75. The next month was like 127, and we just went on and on from there. But we have had to cap it because we are working out of our home, our home in Haverhill, and it's not conducive for scaling. And so that's where I'm at right now. After 3 years, it's gone from a hobby to launching it as a real business.
Wow, Shark Tank material. That's all I got to say.
Thanks. I've heard that. Yeah,
I am serious. Why not? The answer is always no if you don't ask.
That's true, and I'm learning that the hard way. Yes.
Yeah. So let down that guard and make sure that possibly right after our show, you go, you know what? I'm contacting Shark Tank. Seriously,
I know.
Because the only way to get really knocked down, seriously prepared is when there is a goal, a deadline, right? Can you imagine? Now know that you contacted Shark Tank because you're ready to be exposed in that way. There's nothing else out there like it. Why not? It still might take 3 months, 6 months, maybe a year to get on the show, but just think now, you've opened up that door, and that's what we do as entrepreneurs.
Correct. Yep.
We look at what doors are opening, right?
Yep.
So, I hope to hear that you contact Shark Tank because this is amazing. It's amazing. All right. So people are saying, okay, cool. She came up with this idea, the spirit box.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how do you even start something like that? How do you produce this product?
Yeah,
how do you do that?
It's a labor of love.
No. I mean, how do you? Because people get very stumped at the process.
Yeah.
Of creating, right?
Yeah.
So I know that there are many different boxes out there, from dogs, dog treats to all of these different ones for shavers, right?
Yeah, for everybody. Yeah, there's something for everyone.
It's wonderful.
Yes.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
So when you got started, your boxes, did you order these boxes from Amazon? Did you have them self-made? How did that process go along to bring you where you are today? Because it's wonderful.
Oh, thank you. Well, I guess the one thing is I didn't have any fear because there wasn't, it wasn't so daunting to me. I did a little bit of research. There weren't many boxes on the market, 3.5 years ago. And so it was like the wild, wild west. It was a new frontier. And so the little research there was online, I followed that and I did an educational, like a boot camp online for subscription boxes that was available to me. I listened to it while I was cleaning the house, while I was doing everything. I was just listening and listening to audio. And then I just put pen to paper. I contacted a box manufacturer. I got stickers for my boxes. I got fill for the boxes. And then I started contacting companies that were in the space. They had never worked with a subscription box before, so getting to work with them on pricing was very difficult. That was probably the most challenging. And now, because I was, the first person to do that, all these companies that come from behind that also want to be in the space, the door's already open. So it's a little bit easier to start this now, but I like a good challenge, and it's never scared me. It probably should have, but it didn't. And but again, I wasn't trying to make it a business. I was really trying to just make sure it was operational so that I could make enough money to pay tuition for my daughter. So I didn't have those big fears. So
Right. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
The process. And, I just applaud you. I applaud you for every day waking up and taking that step and say, this is the next step, and going through the challenges with also the suppliers.
Yes. Yeah. It's hard because nobody will give you terms. Nobody will extend to you. You're brand new and you just received your, at first I was a sole proprietor. I had to become, an LLC. I had to prove that we had the customers there and the longevity. And then last summer I entered an accelerator program to kind of reinvigorate and turn this into a real business. And on Friday I started another national boot camp. I was selected to go into a national boot camp, and that starts Friday. So I'm always looking for advice. I'm always looking for help because this is a new frontier. It's brand new for people, and it's a new industry it seems to be where people are going to subscription-based models. So I've got to figure it out.
Oh my gosh. And you're right. And the platform is brilliant. Your platform is brilliant. Your company is growing. And I have to congratulate you because new entrepreneurs, whenever they start out in a business, it takes a good 5 to 10 years. And then boom, everything just starts. It's like a firework. So to me, you sound like you are so on track that I want to give you a pat on the back. And I'm not even sitting next to you right now.
Oh, thank you. And, you know, with Spirit Box, it's more than just, it's grown into, or very organically, it has grown into a community of kids all around the world. So we have this Facebook community of all the parents of children who want to be what we call online ambassadors. So you see these celebrities that are ambassadors for some of these bigger boxes. Well, we have the kids that are subscribers that want to do that as well. So they go on social media and help us grow, and we offer them a discount. But what's grown is our community of over 100 kids worldwide that support each other. We have so many causes that we work for every term, and they're getting involved in community service and giving back and ending bullying. That's our number one cause for young girls. It is heartbreaking to hear some of the stories, and so that, for us, that is so much more important than the box. And although it doesn't translate to profits, it certainly translates into making a difference. And that's what's important, most important to us.
That's fabulous. And do you ship all over the United States, all over the world?
All over
How
the world.
far? All over the world. Wow. You are making such an impact.
Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, we're doing it. We have to move. It's time for us to grow. It's time for us to hire. It's time for us, you know, being a company of one. Right now, we're going through growing pains, you know, not being able to respond to customers as fast as we want, or not being able to get the product out on the exact day that we want because we're doing it from home. And so there's lots of challenges. It's time for us to move to fulfillment. It's time for us to hire folks, to move into office space. And with that, you know, we're seeking funding. And so we're in this really new space of growth. And although challenging, I know what's on the other side is going to be amazing.
Yeah. Are you familiar with crowdfunding and all of the different? Excellent.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
We did try that. It wasn't successful for us, but we did it right before Christmas. And I think that was not a great time to launch. So we're going to try it again.
Yeah, because it's 6 months later.
Yeah.
Things have changed.
Yeah.
You know? We've evolved. And thank you so much for helping our tomorrow adults.
Yeah, it's really important.
It surely is, because when you think about it, I mean, I'm 58 years old. I know that our youth is next to run our country. I want to be a part of the positivity in that, because there's so much negativity out there, right? Yeah. So I also do my part with kids, and I just absolutely love it. I love what you're all about. And how can people get in touch with you? Share with them, what exactly are you looking for? Okay, we only have a few minutes left, because this is going to reach a lot of people. And you're going to inspire others that say, this is amazing. I want to talk to her. I might want to invest in this. Okay, so share with me, what is it that you need? And how do people get a hold of you?
So great. Thank you so much for that. We are actually launching a new box here called the Infinity Box. And the Infinity Box is a brand new concept that is a box shared between mothers and daughters. So we're trying to go that extra step than just a box of goodies, where it's purpose driven. So we are going to be launching that box. There'll be items for mother and daughter to share, and then conversation starters. So they'll talk, they'll sit down, put away the electronics, and just focus on one another. And so I need some help when I'm launching that. I can't do it as a team of one. We are seeking folks that would like to invest in us. You certainly can get in touch with me through email at myspiritbox@gmail.com. The best way to get me, and the fastest way, since I'm always on the go, is on our social media, to inbox me through Facebook at My Spirit Box, or Instagram, Spirit_box. Search up our hashtags, Spirit Box Rocks, Spirit Box Cares, and Spirit Box Family. Those, you'll see thousands and thousands of kids that are showcasing the box, showcasing positivity, spreading spirit, and involved in our causes. And so, you know, what we're looking for is we're looking to grow and make a difference. And anyone, even if you just want to be part of our ambassador group, just reach out to me and let me know that you would like to come on board and help. I would
anywhere
love it.
All over the world.
I
anywhere
go
all over the world.
Australia, Germany, the UK, Canada, We go everywhere. Anywhere that
Good
someone
stuff.
wants to purchase, we can send and ship.
Do you have your boxes there? I saw the one box. Do you
I
have?
brought empty boxes today, so because
Can
I knew
you
time was
show
limited.
us?
Sure. So this is the infinity box. This is the
Yep.
brand new box, and this is about the beautiful thing about this box is it is a premium box that it says share with your favorite girl. Your conversation starter pack is enclosed. Enjoy it together. So that is
Wow.
and that is because I have a 14-year-old daughter, and it's very hard to get her to sit with me and talk with me about important things. It's hard, but if you bribe them a little bit with things, you can get them to put away the electronics for a few minutes. And this is the original flagship box. We have a teen edition and a junior edition, and both of those boxes, one ships bi-monthly right now, but we are moving back to monthly, and the other one is monthly as well.
Beautiful, just beautiful.
Thank
Your
you.
boxes are beautiful. My
Thank
God,
you.
there's so much energy coming from your boxes, and I'm not even there.
Oh, thank you.
Fabulous, absolutely fabulous. It was a pure joy to have you on our show today. And is there any last words, because we only have a minute left, that you would like to share either with our youth or anybody out there that all of a sudden got the aha moment just because you were willing to share your story?
I think the thing that I would like to share is even though you're in a business, you can make a difference no matter what the cause is. Just find something that can resonate with your customers, because we're making a huge difference with these kids. We brought in kids that were denied access from other companies that are bigger than I am. And these kids have a safe place. And if you are just as passionate about I am as ending bullying, as empowering young girls, let's connect, let's work together, let's collaborate. I really, really want to continue to grow. That part of the business is more important to me than any part of the business I have. So.
Thank you so much. And with that, everybody, we are just a few seconds away from out of time. Thank you, Cammie Baker, for being absent today and giving me the greatest privilege of interviewing this angel. And everybody, we never said life was easy, but we did say you can be happier. This is Lyn-Dee Eldridge, your Chief Happiness Officer, and I encourage you, contact Christin today.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
The preceding program was provided by an independent producer solely responsible for its content. The opinions expressed do not necessarily represent the views of this station, its staff, board of directors, or underwriters.